Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom. And we're live online with Kaci.
Okay, so the last video I was doing, I had totally forgot because I was brushing my teeth in the middle of doing a video about what I was going to talk about. But I wanted to, sometimes I really want to get in my car and ride and talk because I do my best thinking when I'm driving. So I'm able to do my best talking through my thoughts in the course of me driving also. But I was just considering within myself the perception of reality that I have versus the reality of reality, and to say the least, I feel like my life is kind of crazy. I was considering the way that I perceive myself of having influence and the way that I have decided to use the influence that I have in a way that really doesn't benefit me at all. Like I don't see the rewards of any of the shit that I be doing in a way that most people would say they see the rewards. Now, the reason why I continue on is because I believe that, this may sound stupid, because when I'm saying it, I feel like, nigga, I believe that my rewards and the seeds that I've sown will be harvested from God. I believe that God will increase my life in a way that will baffle me when it's happening and as it happens, when it happens, from my obedience to do the things that I've done thus far, the way that I've done them. My success seems crazy at times. However, there are things that trickles into my life that gives me hope in areas where most people would be like, man, you stupid or whatever. There's a lot of things that I see, but everything that I do, it benefits other people more than it benefits me. And that's the part that can be a little bit, not depressing, not maybe discouraging, because it's like, okay, God, you got me making sure that everybody else's life is full and plush and increasing financially and every other way possible. And for the most part, my life feels very stagnant right now. And it's not only because I'm not having sex, but because the things that I'm experiencing, although all things come from God, they don't seem to be at this point in this time, as of November the 29th, 2020, these don't seem to be the things, the blessings that I've sowed into harvest. Like I've sowed blessings. I've sowed blessings on blessings on blessings. And yet, I don't believe that I've reaped the harvest of the blessings that I've sown into other people's lives. And the reason why I say it's crazy, because it's like, okay, not getting the recognition can make you feel, and not the recognition, because I don't want, this is the crazy part, because it's like you want to be acknowledged and recognized without being famous. And it's crazy on me, for me, to me, and within me, because it's like I'm asking for the same thing I'm requesting not to be done. And it makes me feel like maybe my accomplishments are not as profound, because it makes me feel like everything is just in my mind, and I'm just feeling like something is what it ain't. And this is why all this winning, I've been losing my mind. Hold up. Because there's nothing that connects me to anything that I do other than the post in which I've said the things that will happen that connect me to everything that has gone on recently, that were predicted, foreseen years sometimes before it happened. So I feel stuck. There is ways that I feel stuck, because it's like, okay, a part of me not wanting to be famous started out with me trying to make sure that I was able to secure some things for myself and providing a stability. But the other part is because literally, I believe the vision that God showed me did not include me needing to be in the forefront or famous. My desire is to be in the background, is to be unseen, to be unnoticed. So it's crazy to have everything happen the way that I desire, yet want to be acknowledged for the people that I inspire in a way that's real to me. And that's why I say a lot of times I used to be geeked. Oh, I used to be so hyped when I would hear things that I've said in songs or raps or anything like that. And now just that does not satisfy or pacify me the way it used to when it was all new. And it was like, oh my God, I can't believe that this is true. And now on this end, it's like, man, it's not real to me still. It's not real to me until something happens beyond me that I can't do myself, that I know it had to be God that is rewarding me, that is placing these blessings in my life, because it's nothing that I could do that was just me. This is part of me that people don't see, because I am so determined, because I am so, I don't want to say innovative, but because I will get shit done and I plan and I do all these things within myself. The act of God that I need to see needs to be beyond me for me to know that it's God and not me. Now, all of the things that I see in dreams and shit that I know is not me, that I know that I have no way, no reason to know, see, understand, or perceive the things that I do. But those things are not for me. All of those things are for everybody else. Nothing that I do for God is for me. Like, granted, I can look around my house right now and see that my life has progressed immensely since 2012. Shit, since 2015. Shit, since 2016. And, you know, me being a good steward and putting money that I got into the things that I said that I wanted to manifest. But again, that's me being a good steward over the things that God has given to me. It doesn't feel like that's God blessing me. It feels like that's me doing what I'm supposed to do based on what God showed me. I did not think that I would be crying doing a video, but a lot of times people don't understand what it's like to be the vessel, the person who sacrifices all and does anything to help everybody, and to not feel like I have nobody, period. Let's get that straight. And then to feel like, on top of feeling like I have nobody, to have nobody in my life that can offer the same things that I offer in Christ in a non-religious way is the best gift that I can give. But what is it left for me to receive if I'm always giving, if I'm always pouring, if I'm always, and it's so crazy because it makes me think of my new inductees, I'll call them. And he just did a video and he was talking about how if you give your child something, they'll more likely fuck it up, basically, versus if they earn it, if they pay for it themselves. And I just think of all of the things that I've done, but it's a lot of shit that I've done and nobody could have paid me for, because there's no way to know. It's no way to perceive. It's no way to comprehend most of the shit that I do. And this is why I say it's like crazy to me, because if I describe the way God has used me over the last 8 years, it's unbelievable. If I describe the shit that I've seen, the shit that I spoke into existence, maybe it wasn't that I spoke it into existence as much as it was me being able to perceive the things that God was showing me about other people, because it seems like God shows me more about others than he shows me about myself. But it's no way to actualize. In my eyes, I wouldn't want to monetize or prostitute my gift, but it's no way to monetize the gift of prophecy in its true form. And the reason why is because even if I see something, I can't make you choose the decision that's going to get you to the things that I see. I can only tell you what I see and pray that you following through on what God is telling you to do, because my part seems like a big part, but it's not. My part is the smallest part, because all I can do is tell you what I see on the other end. I can't tell you every single thing that you should do day in and day out. That's between you and God. It's so crazy. This shit is crazy to me. And it's crazy because it's like, I understand that even without me, God is still God. Whatever is going to happen is still going to happen. Even if I don't tell you that I can perceive that something good is going to happen. If you still follow God trying to show you what he want to do in your life, God is still going to be God in your life, regardless if I'm able to tell you what I see or not. And it's crazy because I don't even know what I want to be the reward for the things that I do. I don't even know what I'm expecting from God at this point, because there's no money amount that I can really put on what I believe my purpose is and what I do and what I have been doing. And it's like, I don't be holding back, but I do. And the reason why I say I don't be holding back is because I literally pour out whatever God pours into me, whatever is poured into my soul, because sometimes it's just whatever I'm listening to, whatever I'm taking in, whatever information comes in, it produces something once I get it, and then it comes out. So there's nothing that I could do to influence what God is going to do. Only thing that I could do is follow the path that God has given me and help other people follow their paths as well. It's crazy. I don't know what God is going to do next. I don't know what I should be expecting. All I know is that everything that I'm doing within my control is a blessing, but it's one that I believe that I control. I want God to move in my life in a way that is so outside of myself that there is no way that I could have done it without God doing it. Not with God's help, but something that is just totally God. That's what I'm waiting for at this point in my life. That's what I'm trusting God for, a God type of showing to where I know that everything that I've done up until this point has not been for nothing, because right now, even though nothing that I have right now is from me operating in my gift as far as material things in this house, I have not profited one dime off of anything that I've ever said, any lines, any damn punchlines, quotes. And am I mad about it? Nah, because I know how influential that I am, but it don't seem real because nothing that I have is from anything that I've influenced from anybody else. Not a movie, not a song, nothing. My perception of myself is that I control a lot of shit that I never touched, that I'm never in a meeting for, that I'm never around. But the influence that I have, I can perceive it, I can see it, I can acknowledge it. Other people can see it. But for whatever reason, everything else that I said in this video is true for me. I'm waiting for God to do something real in my life. Something that's beyond something that I can do myself. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying. What am I crying for? Because I do everything that I can to be purposeful. I live my life in service to God, and I expect God's rewards and God's results. But everything I do is to help other people. And I don't feel like nothing that anybody else does is to help me, unless it's to help me by encouraging me so that I can produce more, so others can earn more off of me. And I don't even care about what another person makes, even if it's because of something that I said or if they taking it from me. Because I don't want what somebody else can do for me. I only want what God can do for me that is beyond the control of somebody. If somebody else can do it, I can always look and say, oh, well, they did this or what they did that. But I want that only God can do. I don't want what somebody else can take credit for. And I don't take credit for nothing that I've helped any of y'all with. All of that is God, because it's beyond me. Now I'm waiting to see what's beyond me. What's beyond me that God can do for me, that God will do. And it doesn't have to be material. It doesn't have to be monetarily, even though I expect God to bless me financially too, and maybe God's part is helping me to follow through on this lawsuit. And I pray that I win big, because they were really wrong and I really deserve every dime. But I think that's it. I think I'm done for today. I'm just trying to take some time because tomorrow's my birthday. I don't have anything special planned. I never do. I normally just spend the birthday at home with myself. I may go out, but it's with myself. I am my best friend. I am everything that I could ever want in somebody else. I am the person that I depend on the most. I am the person I go to for advice. I am the person that try to do everything right to help everybody else. And eventually, God will allow me to see him move in my life greatly. Something that I can't control, something that I can't feel like, oh, that was me. Now, again, everything that I do for everybody else, none of that is me, because I don't have no idea why I know when people gonna have babies, or people's having babies to try to save their marriages, or when people are having marriage problems that don't nobody know about, but I can perceive. I don't know why I see businesses. I don't know why I see the potential of people like Cardi. I don't know why I see the potential of anybody's success or anything great that I don't know why people think that I'm good with ideals for movies. I mean, the ideals be dope. I ain't gonna take away that I can create some dope ideals, and I really am kind of dope, but I'm waiting for God to pour out something that is beyond myself on me, so that I can feel like God has finally came through for me in something that I couldn't do for myself. That's it. I think that's it. I'm gone. I'm gonna post this today. Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.
Hi, I'm Kaci. Dr. Kaci to be exact, owner of Speaking Freedom LLC, Love Gang, and Good Head Group LLC. I am also a certified life coach and host of Speaking Freedom Radio and TV. Although I have recently became an ordained minister, please be aware that I am still me, raw and uncut the way God made me and allowed life to shape me. I pray and expect God to use me for people who can receive the way I communicate, as well as my delivery. I am not for those who are already saved, religious, or super deep. I am for the leaders, hustlers, and street influencers around the world, including pimps, killers, drug dealers, and working girls. I am sharing my experiences and perspective to help someone be inspired to be better, and for those who can identify with the various aspects of my mindset. My mindset alone does not determine the status of any active connections or current relationships that have not already been specifically addressed. Additionally, these recordings should not be taken personally if I have not already spoken to you about the topic or expressed that I have an issue. These recordings are a part of my life's work to document my experience, perspective, and to see how life has shaped me. My plan in using my stories publicly and socially is to encourage growth in those who can identify with the experiences and find inspiration in my life to heal and overcome the path that they've been set on, no matter what they face, as according to the purpose of their soul, until healing takes place. Despite the experiences that I may have had with any person, sometimes known and unknown, I hold no grudges, no no hate, no bitterness, or any other ill feelings against anyone. I pray that your life is whole and very fruitful. I forgive you as I hope that you forgive me if I have wronged you or anyone that you know or anyone who listens to me. I pray that you have peace and extend the same grace to others. I have love for everyone, especially on a human level, despite flaws or experiences. But that doesn't mean that I will associate or be close to every human that I know or meet. I've experienced a very eventful life and truly believe that my mindset and story based on experiences could help those who identify with how I think and are looking for inspiration to grow further, go beyond hurt, and be great. I pray that these recordings bless you and your soul in every way, in whatever way God has intended. Sending love and light to all. Thanks for listening. Achieve your dreams.